You are listening to Viewpoints from Place Cloud. Cultural researchers tell stories of places from around the world. For the full multimedia experience and to support the creators you enjoy, visit placecloud.io.
St. Helen Bishopsgate stands out among churches in the City of London in that it is the oldest extant church in the City of London. The walls that you see here were put in place by 1300, although there had been a church here from at least 1210 when a priory of Benedictine nuns had been established on the site. Eventually, however, the church sprang up in order to be what we call a parish church. Parishes in the medieval period saw to what we call the pastoral needs of various Christians. There was an idea that the church owed every Christian a certain amount of religious contact throughout their life in order to see to the needs of their soul. They would be able to come to their parish church and hear sermons and learn more about Christianity. And they were also supposed to be able to see to all of their sacramental needs. This would mean baptism, confession, weddings, last rites, and then they would have their funerals within these same institutions. This is also where they would celebrate holidays like Christmas and Easter, and they would be here every Sunday for Mass. We have to remember that for medieval Europe, everyone was a Catholic and everyone really believed very wholeheartedly in Christianity, and so a parish church would be the center of their lives in a number of ways. Because London had such a large population, it had to have a number of parish churches in order to see to all of the people within the city. You couldn't have simply one priest oversee hundreds and hundreds of people. It wouldn't be possible for them to know enough about their parishioners, see to all of their pastoral needs, and give enough sermons to physically keep all of those people happy. So London was peppered with churches in the medieval period. You couldn't go a couple blocks without hitting a church, essentially. After the Great Fire of London, and as we move into the modern period and people stop feeling so intensely about religion, these needs begin to shrink. St. Helen's remains a very important church because, since it is particularly old and particularly beautiful, it remains a locus of parish life. Eventually, several parishes were folded into St. Helen's, and it continued to see to the needs of the city as a whole. St. Helen's is no longer a Catholic church. It is now Anglican, and it still sees to the few people who live around there who are particularly interested in worshiping, and it goes on much as life always had in the medieval period. It's interesting to have a look at it, though, and think about how the medieval period saw religious care and how cities functioned at the time. A particular series of parish churches was seen as important for a city as a good place to have safe water, places to buy groceries, and a good way in and out of the city. All of these things were absolutely fundamental to how people thought about London and themselves. St. Helens is an absolutely beautiful building and testament to the London that used to be.